It's Miss Tanya, Daycare Chronicles 101, and here's a tip for today. Never judge your children. We don't know what their home life is like. We don't know what goes on when they're not with us. With all that being said, the children were outside playing in the dramatic play area. They were doing a farmer's market. So I had one child who grabbed the little grocery store scanner, and she began to tell the children to line up. So the children are lining up. You see that bird flying around in the back? I don't know what he's doing. He's probably trying to build a nest. So the children were lining up, and she began to tell them, okay, raise your arm, called one forward, raise your arm up. So she took the little grocery store scanner and scanned the front. She's okay, turn around, but keep your arms up. And so she's scanning the back. She's like, okay, you can go. So then, a couple more children came, and I'm just watching her play, trying to see what she's doing. I'm thinking, she acting like she's at the airport. So then she had one child, and she made the thing beep. She was like, okay, you need to stand to the side because you're going to have to be searched. So I'm like, wow. So I went over, I said, baby, what are you guys playing? I said, it looks like so much fun. What are you doing? She's like, oh, this is what we have to do when I go visit my uncle. And this person right here, he did not pass, so he needs to be patted down. Wow. Oh, okay. So are you guys at the airport? No, we're not at the airport. No, we went to my uncle's house. I was like, okay. I said, well, how about, here comes redirect time, how about we just go back to playing with the farmer's market, you be the cashier, and then they'll just bring you the food, and then you could just scan the food. Okay, Miss Tanya, yes. I was just like, wow. So I get the mom on the phone. I'm like, hey, this is, what just happened. Can you just explain this to me a little bit? Because I'm a little confused. She says, well, my brother is in prison, her uncle. So in order for us to go and visit him, they have to search you. And sometimes, that you have to have a pat down. And I was just like blown away. So I'm just like, okay, now I understand. I get it. Not a problem. Thank you so much for explaining that to me. She's having a great day. Don't worry about it. I just redirected that a little bit. The mom was like so embarrassed that her child had did that. I said, that's her reality. And we don't know what their reality is all the time as providers. We just don't know. So it's our duty to always nurture what we see, give them positive play experiences, and then ask questions, kid-friendly questions that they can answer. She did tell me the truth. She was going to her uncle's house. So the next time they were playing and I saw the child doing this again, I intervened. I went over, I said, hey, how about we're going to go on a trip and you're going to scan everybody so that we can get on this airplane and go on this trip. Miss Tanya's going to be the first one. So I'm like the first one up, my arms up, I'm turning around and everything. I had to redirect that. Not to say that there was anything wrong with her experience, but as a 4-year-old, excuse me, you all, as a 4-year-old, I just think that was a bit much for her to have to even incorporate in her dramatic play, but it was her reality. So I'm not diminishing her reality, but I just want to give her a positive play experience with the same, things that she was using with the scanner or whatnot. We never know where our children are coming from. And let me tell you, redirecting is a blessing most times. That's the tip for today.